abusuya mincha na misanso mu akwa baso nko so enfa ma channel so hada so ye be media gauge abusuya ene yade Dr. Ren na adi nkomo na enkomo twetwe no ode nsem bi edi to dwane na efa eye ye pass and say former president abusuya for omo eye entitlement bia abusuya anka se omo ensa eka no abusuya des odo ho nsem ede ba betudwa ni na chese anka we ye president na wo free eye aban mu na say waban etwam a ye wo sika bia abusuya ye de ema kakra ma wo so abusuya wo de twetwa ho kakra na ma ne bo ene echemu echese wutie Dr. Ren na chese yade a His Excellency Nana Addo eba ye no saa nioma no obetwa mu nti eyade a His Excellency Atigya Mahama abra okotina fi 2016 okotina fi no ochene semu a eche se Nana Addo entitlement ankasa odema eye His Excellency Atigya Mahama no abusuafo eyade a wanfa amma eye His Excellency Atigya Mahama obetwa mu enye Atigya Mahama kwabuso ochira ye past president ye former president John Ajekum Kofo ono so ne de eyade a Nana Addo etwa mu a chese wanfa sa sikani anfa amomo na ena ono so na Dr. Rem so abusu ono so edi tudwa se ya wo eye Nana Addo wo so akwakotena fie no entitlement no be hwe ni mu se won sa ebe kan wo de Nana osre eka kire ye His Excellency Atigya Mahama say ono so enhwe na ontwa eye Nana Addo dan kwakofo ado na entitlement onhwe na ontwam na busia ansa na beti sansam no Dr. Ren eden sembi editodwa efa eye Adom TV omo presenter ba kon abusuya koma chese akoso ho Dr. Ren ede ho nsem ede abetu we de ma mekasa tepase akunekotie ensem a Dr. Ren ede ababetu yentie mu ankasa enchire mu na sewi a abamode na ya kire ya hada so ebe media je body subscribe like na bo ahima for person bi etie no enya bi enti eda so ebe media gh yeda ase
enti yesi ya ti passport so 30%. It took it 150 Ghana koye passport. Okay, mate. Why we na waka hospital no? O man ne kwakwa ne sen. And I'm say passport be a priority am.
Abusia ma mema obi bia akwaba. Edino eye di sexy. Eye Dr. Ren. Ene krade e fufro aba abeka. Eye papa Ghana. Enti wo frame mu bia no a meje wo so. Ma mema menua no mo amohwe me e wo YouTube akwaba. Obi bia wo hwe me wo YouTube bia no mema obi bia akwaba. Enkomo bi ewo ho na wate enkomo ni bi wo wasu. And I think say semenu mi enu yedi sa enkomo. You heard a journalist ewo multimedia Joy FM, Inshira FM, Asempa Radio, Adom FM. Multimedia jumekuo no. Enye jumekuo ketwa. When some of us were growing up, obiti say yewra kobladomo he has gone to be with the Lord. Na oye jumama multimedia and odinam so de ba UK ebe ye jumama BBC. Na ye wonkofo bi wo ho na utie wo mo multimedia wo mu show so a you get enlightened. You will fall in love with wisdom and knowledge. You understand certain things. Senia or mine yebu or mine. In terms of politics, in terms of entertainment, in terms of science, culture. I mean, na a full package. Our multimedia. The English version, no. Now we say yes. Sebu ne mupi content na. Any new man no de babontino. Na ye mu bebre no. Na ye condo. I mean, chia mo amohwe ye Zigma me mo akwaba. Mo amohwe mo Facebook usumi mo nyina mo akwaba. Ene Ora Henry edwene mi chia akwaba nso. Now, yentie asem a ekoso. Ewo oman hene show so ewo Adom FM. Osi dwaso ensem news review na poso ne na poso. Ana ababa we bi ono nso ye journalist. Ebetna ho. Na wo ka se passport ehu nim faso. Na passport kra ye de yeden. Ena obusa oman hene journalist say ye the passport yeden. And na me hwa senka eja oman hene ebema ababa wa no obe educate no. And Kaya so then or educating because will be nimwa. Obi eden, obi chire. Inti ababa wani ibusa se passport ye de no. I was expecting say Omahini will educate the lady. Our ye journalist onim no. Ebeye a form of a year friend say education ama de ono so ATA. Because obi wa no wonim passport. And when you wunu say journalist be cast a passport ye de wonim faso no. Ono so say bio he or she will run with that knowledge, that information. Say passport in hunim faso. And I was looking forward say Omahini will educate this particular lady. But why yet? But the entire baba wani kaye, and I will educate them. Womo Jan Damono, I will educate them. Yentie.
Priority no me wo.
Yentie.
You might be bra koso ma wit makase enye papa. But that is the
Dr.
challenge.
O
man me hu ade ya na make say. Obi akwa wo kita health insurance waka hospital. Mo se passport, wo koye passport amate so. Nti ye mo se on. O man, me nti ase o mi bisa. Any pa na benefit passport na be benefit benefit to extent ben. Say dey na be ya ma passport no kita dey na be ye. And na Ghana card dey na Ghana card ntu menye. Enti you say your passport so 30%. And took it at 150 Ghana koye passport. Okay, mate. What the we na waka hospital no. O man ne kwakwa ne sen. And I'm say passport a be priority ya mayen. Asoman so obi anyane nkwa na. Asanete ye.
Obi anyane.
Da bi passport no ye de den. O man wo de boa me ye de passport ye den.
Me de koji Western Union into.
Omahini so answer de mai o de koji Western Union. So be manisika or the kojisika. It will no so answer no. A good answer. Yes, a good answer. But tea, feel say che aban we. Or the tea, but to me was it. Ye be chiri.
Is that okay? Ghana can to be Western Union. It's a person say passport abeye a necessity to the extent to say. The wako would that hospital ni here passport. Into your test until you must say
that, but say na make a choice. Omani de no ma be breed.
Priority no me who.
First of all, mame educate a year multimedia. Minya a year Nana Jantua, and I hope say Nana Jantua will do the needful to educate Omahini. And this a year a friend is saying, Obolotwe lady ya or non so a year journalist or presenting na person a year Adom FM. First of all, when journalists pretend say omunimua yebechere wo telling you wicked people and evil people. Look at Akufo-Addo. I shall protect the public purse. A man who when he was begging, and when we gave him the opportunity, he was commanding chiefs, people's who forefathers fought for the very land. Our president. Now you are commanding them to get up and greet you. A political president. Senkenya be bintia. Can you command, you can go to the voter region and command the sons and daughters of their home affairs to greet you. Who are you? That your reign is only 8 years at most. It will come to an end. Look at how they did to John Mahama. What even was due him, they cancelled it. Look what they did to Agban Suman Agbabin. When Kufuor was president, the same thing he did to Rollins. And when NDC come to power, then NDC wants to show that as for them, they are father for all. They love everybody. So I heard John Mahama. As for we are going to give the president Akufo-Addo all his entitlement and everything that is due him. We are not, it is the constitution. Hey, Mr. Man, there comes a time you have to tell Satan, you devil, go away from us. We need to get bold leaders who can look into the faces of these JB Dankwe sons, who can look into the faces of these Ken Ofuyate's children, who can look into the faces of this Akufo-Addo's family and say, Ghana does not belong to you. Where were your forefathers? When the lines of Kwame Nkrumah and Co were fighting for the independence, you people said no. the man that you will revere and worship and pray and uses his name to chant, your JB Danquest and the Euphoria-test, they were all against the independence of Ghana now. Because you see, on my Ghana, I always say, because of journalists, if we say, they cannot read and write, comprehend. Comprehension simply means understanding. Ntito de bia, misinformation. They misinform the public. They set an agenda to misinform the public. Until what is this lady trying to achieve? What they are trying to achieve, they say, and they okujeto ablakwa ada Roma. The prices of a year passport, yateso from 500 Ghana cedis, and they are about 350 Ghana cedis. I stand to be corrected by yateso. So this woman is trying to say, it is not of any importance. Êvil is welcome. Isa welcome. Kudira to welcome. This lady is trying to say, enye important. Say, you better passport so. Now passport look right the day. First of all, mama to me boase. Na men kan kire ne say passport one a proof of a identity. E de ma Ghana ni bia o tu kwan ye free o man Ghana m akwa amanone. Ye wo mo a omo ye adwuma e wo amanone e ma Ghana nya ho mfaso. Ye wo mo nso a omo tu kwan for sightseeing. Ye wo mo nso a omo tu kwan e de business any sika foreign remittances e ba o man Ghana. Now let me educate this foolish person. O my hene. Unsa me de me ndi obatem. Enti me yusu beman. Aye. Let me educate the foolish o my hene sitting down there. Thinking say was three abanya wote so yi. Na adwene ne say o twetwe aban we you. Na adwene no because you see sankofo we mu no inkrasenioma no e wo mu o emfiri wo mu. Inkrasenioma no eti wo mu. Emfiri wo mu. Enti okrasini no onim importance of passport. Enti wo mu nim nti ye beto ye bo ase a kire wo. Now you see, let me tell you, in the last 11 years, from 2011 to 2022 or 2023, right? Ghana for a quantum, omo passport to kwan, a free Ghana, a bar monane, outside Ghana, a yamanone, it could be Togo, Burkina Faso, dear Kase, Amanonia, Bebia, a outside Ghana, Bia Yamanone. Ghana for within these years, they have contributed over 30 billion US dollars. $30 billion to Ghana's economy. There is no Ghanaian that lives in Ghana. There is no businessmen and women that lives in Ghana are contributing more than Ghanaians that lives abroad. TBA. So it could be said, Sansikeya ya contributed towards the economy no. Enu bi ne de boa me de ya kwan. Enu bi ne de boa eme de yeden edisi hospitals. Enu bi ne de boa eme de yeden ebiebie schools. Enu bi ne de boa etua school fees. Government editia workers. Osi wo nim the importance of passport. American passport. You are not allowed as a foreigner, immigration officer, to hold American passport more than 30 minutes. Maximum 30 minutes. You have to give back the person's passport. Because that is the identity, a proof of nationality of a person. Awo free ni krum, ako obi krum. And there are greater importance of passport. Without passport, Ghanaians cannot travel overseas. to either work or live. And I'm sure this girl will sit down there praying to God. So obenya boga awareno. So on worry ya. Me sure so or ye news or bompa say obenya boga fobi amane ne sika. Dun se otaye videos no chinchim ne to. Otaye videos no chinchim ne pa. Now you see, when you listen to this woman, or the passport ne compare, obi a wako hospital sebio, eso timye siketua ne bills no free wo. It you fat that jandam misinformation no awoye no a entasumu. But don't be surprised the MPP people followers no will think say she's making sense. Don't be surprised. Because makacho say any MPP no enyansa for do no ay woman no ay kakra bi do no ay jimi for. That is why I'm taking my time to do this education. To let people understand passport importance. Passport give you access of right. My human access of right. I am a passport. Tiemie. Passport give you access to service. And so what here? Yeah, it's here you know. Yenim the importance of passport. Yen so boga for no yen ye de car ne ba. Emi etimi bi e trotro. Taxis na manfo timi tobi because we don't manufacture cars in Ghana. Now in any case, say a tip passport is so from the office of the foreign ministry. That is his ministry. Our Bomodina say he will what? He will shine when the ministry. No, we don't have any one ministry in Ghana. There are a lot of ministries. And as a good journalist, I will send information. You will say the passport office. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs okuje to ablakwa waba wa ye biwo ne passport wono other sectors no so mo hwe no mutumi mbo modern bo mo ho modern. This is information that as Okujeto is shining bright, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, no, you are expecting same from the Minister of Employment to find ways and means to create jobs so that the youth will be employed. Because you cannot compare foreign ministry to Ministry of Health. Say nipa ne be minister, onye minister obetimi akasa obetimi aka any topic, obetimi discuss anything. But obeye minister, the constitution ye mera no. Emani to me emfa na no nko to Ministry of Information and Education mun sensemo because you were designated minister wo I was shut some ministry so. That is why sometimes when I hear people say oh adena Sami Jemfi won kasa Sam George on kasa because Sam George not opposition no kasafa way he was not a minister then. Now he is a substantive minister of communication. On to me come minister of environment wonsem. On to me come minister of lands and natural resources wonsem. And also so if you have any question on Ministry of Lands about lands and natural resources, you question the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. But you see, the journalists will not educate. They will not inform. Knowledge simply means information. What I'm doing, I am sharing information. That is knowledge. It is up to you to do the research and find out whether what I'm saying are the facts. But Oti Radio so, she doesn't know the importance of passport. How can such a person educate the Ghanaian masses when he herself is not educated? When he herself doesn't even know, yet she is talking about it. At the end, we and so we can watch them and what TM so we think about the say, hey, woman, ye or can answer some power, no, answer some no work. Because you cannot compare foreign minister to a ministry of health, different things. So we be that form. Now say be or hospital no or that form. That is the work of the foreign, your friends, the health minister. As a journalist, you need to question. You need to bring out stories that will challenge the ministers. This is what you have to do. I am a broadcast journalist. Papa. If I want to talk about something which is about health, I will make sure say this is about health ministry. So why are you trying to add? A friend is saying, make Ghana for salt, sugar. No. Ebiani na ya white. Omu na ya NDC, fomu na ya ministers. But ensusunya wom. There is a difference between salt and sugar. U tastier. Ube won't say difference niye. Nini na ya white. Omu kala no. But ensusunya wom. Empempensu aye do no. Aye wo social media no. Member now as a journalist and disgrace yourself. Ugu nwani ase. Ugu the journalism no anymore ase. Ugu aye multimedia fo anymore ase. Ugu o anymore ase. And that is very sad. Because it is a professional. Uba brocha yemfe ni agro. Yes. Uba brocha journalists yemfomu ni agro. Because they are the people that make sure say the day-to-day activities of governance, no, ekosu. So before you come out to ask questions, research. It is not a joke. You have a time. You have time. You see, Ghanaians don't respect time. Anything about now, so a friend is saying, Addo FM, a whole big platform like Addo FM. Thousands of people are listening to you. And this is what you go home and no. How many people were you able to educate, inform, enlighten? I keep telling people that, you see, we are building a nation to compete with Chinese people, to compete with Americans, Great Britain, the Japanese, the Germans. So when you get an opportunity, be patriotic. Don't be a fool. Don't be idiot. Don't be a stupid person. Put on your thinking cap. Think. Because our competitors are not the MPP and NDC. No way. I keep telling people, say, a Ghanaian cannot be my competitor on this earth. I have Mekandebia. No Ghanaian born under this sun will be a competitor. I don't see you as my competitor. You know why? Because you are a Ghanaian, I'm a Ghanaian. So what are we competing for? We are Ghanaian, we are Ghanaian. What are we competing for? Our competitors are the people whose president can insult us. Donald Trump can insult us. That we are lazy people. But we dear them a shithole. They are our competitors. Look at a country like United Kingdom. The land size of UK is equally the size of Ghana. UK and so in Ghana. And the Ghana assassin in a pet. But look at the brilliant broadcasters and journalists. Are they more human than us? No. It's because they have put on what? A thinking cap, a reasoning cap, a patriotic cap. Cap that woman dreaming before they open their mouth.